My name is Taylor and my discipline is visual arts. So the first time I started doing art was like 2. It was like the first time I could hold a pencil. But I started seriously doing art, I think, in 8th grade, so I was about 13. I mostly make art just like for me because it helps me and it's like a way for me to express myself and like have something for myself. We did a figure study painting from life in our drawing and painting studio, and I think that's definitely been my most successful because we had the live model for an hour and we were able to do a sketch of the model in graphite and then basically go at it with the oil paints. And what I chose to do was to just create an underpainting that I could go over with full color however I would choose. And I think that I was most successful in that one because the technical aspects of it were probably some of my better work, proportion-wise and composition-wise and style-wise. It's the most me, I think, that anything I've made has been. My style has changed kind of like in becoming more dynamic and more gestural, just because I think of the time restraints actually, and like having a 3-hour studio and being told that this needs to be done by this time in order to have it be a finished piece for you. And like I have not been accustomed to that, I've been given a lot of like art homework and been told like you can take this home and you can work on it for however long you choose and bring it back and it'll be done to your liking. But I've had to have things done here that are not as finished as I would like for them to be, and in a way that's revealed aspects of my style that I didn't really know were there. And I think that's been really interesting to see and something I would like to continue to develop, maybe by doing like kind of constraining myself to deadlines and maybe not overworking all of my pieces. GSA has been a really interesting experience. It's taught me a lot about myself. Being around so many other people who share a similar background in visual arts and in the arts in general, just people who have forged this path for themselves. I guess that in a way I feel like that has improved my outlook, I guess, because you see all these people who are doing all these great things and you're like, it's gonna be great to see what everyone does in the future, and it makes me more hopeful for like my future and what I'm gonna do. It's really kind of funny like how I've progressed and like putting all my different pieces next to each other that are done in the same medium, because you really do see improvement and growth over just like a span of a couple of years. And I think not only have I technically improved since the first time I really like made a finished piece, but I think also my art now has a better emotional quality and more of my personal experience, I guess, imbued into it, because initially, I was just drawing what was there. But now I feel comfortable playing with angle and line and composition and pushing and pulling at things like light and the gesture and making it look not exactly like reality, but a lot of people say that the intention of art is to improve on what is actually there, and I think that I've gotten a lot better at doing that since I first started. I guess I would say that if you want to be a visual artist, you hear this all the time and it's gonna sound really, really silly, but practice. It's literally mostly just practice. And it's difficult, and you're not always gonna like it all the time, and it's not always gonna be fun, and sometimes you're gonna have to force yourself to make things that are ugly and things that you don't like and things that you don't want to do with mediums that you don't want to do and subjects that you don't want to do, and that if you really want to be good at it, you're just gonna have to work through it.